Halloween has a fascinating history that goes back over 2,000 years, starting with an ancient festival celebrated by the Celts, a group of people who lived in areas that are now Ireland, the UK, and northern France. This festival was called Samhain, pronounced sow-in, and took place on 31st October, marking the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter, which they considered the darker half of the year. The Celts' beliefs about spirits. The Celts believed that on the night of sow-in, the boundary between the world of the living and the world of the dead became thin, allowing spirits to cross over to the world of the living. Some of these spirits were friendly, but others were thought to be harmful, causing trouble or damaging crops. To protect themselves, the Celts would gather around large bonfires, offering crops and animals to their gods. They also dressed up in costumes made from animal skins and heads, hoping that by looking like spirits, they would blend in and stay safe. Halloween and Christianity. Later on, the Romans and then Christianity spread into Celtic lands, mixing new traditions with old ones. By the 8th century, the Christian Church declared 1st November as All Saints' Day or All Hallows' Day to honor saints and martyrs. The evening before, 31st October, became All Hallows' Eve, which eventually turned into Halloween. During this time, people began dressing up as saints, angels, and demons, which later developed into the costume tradition we know today. Irish immigrants bring Halloween to America. In the 1840s, Ireland suffered a terrible famine, known as the Great Potato Famine, which caused severe hunger and hardship. Many Irish families were forced to leave their homeland in search of a better life, and a large number moved to the United States. These Irish immigrants brought their customs, stories, and traditions with them, including Halloween. Back in Ireland, Halloween was celebrated with bonfires, costumes, and guising or mumming, where people dressed up and went door to door to collect food or money in exchange for songs or prayers. They also had the legend of Stingy Jack, which led to the tradition of carving scary faces into turnips to ward off spirits. When the Irish arrived in America, they discovered pumpkins, which were larger and easier to carve than turnips, leading to the creation of the jack-o'-lantern as we know it today. How Halloween became popular in the United States. As Irish immigrants settled across the United States, they continued celebrating Halloween, and soon, other Americans adopted the holiday. Over time, the activities became more about fun and less about warding off spirits. Children began trick-or-treating, where they would go door to door in costumes, asking for candy instead of food. Neighborhoods started to decorate with pumpkins, ghosts, and other spooky items, and Halloween parties became a popular way to celebrate. Today, Halloween is one of the most loved holidays in the US, with people of all ages dressing up, decorating their homes, and enjoying the festive spirit. Thanks to the Irish immigrants who brought this tradition, Halloween has grown into a celebration of costumes, treats, and community fun in America and beyond. Halloween in India. Halloween is not a traditional Indian festival, but it has become increasingly popular, especially in cities. In India, Halloween is celebrated mostly as a fun event centered around costumes and decorations. Schools, malls, and event spaces hold Halloween-themed parties where people dress up as ghosts, witches, superheroes, or movie characters. Instead of traditional trick-or-treating, people gather for games, dances, and parties, often with spooky themes. Some families and stores decorate with pumpkins, fake cobwebs, skeletons, and airy lights. While Halloween in India doesn't involve the same ancient beliefs about spirits as the Celts had, it's celebrated as a light-hearted event where people can come together, dress up, and enjoy sweets and snacks. Social media has also helped make Halloween more popular, as people love to share photos of their creative costumes and decorations. And so, Halloween has grown from an ancient Celtic festival to a global celebration of costumes, decorations, and community fun, enjoyed by people around the world, including in India.